Salam sejahtera. In this video, my group want to present about issue in ornamental fish industry. I am Emma Kunyang and this is my fish teammate Irfan Fatih, Adam Ismail and Natasha Amira. Since the early 1980s, aquaculture production has grown rapidly. The increased demand for fish and seafood products, aquaculture has become very essential. Ornamental fish contribute to the aquaculture industry growth as well. Since all aquaculture activities are the same, all management at all levels of production should be standardized to ensure the industry long-term viability. Malaysia is the world leading producer and exporter of ornamental fish. Ornamental fish have recently gained quick importance for foreign exchange and as a source of employment due to their artistic appeal and huge commercial value for international trade.
Hello, my name is Tasha and I will be the one who talking about bacteria resistance, a problem that appear in fish ornamental industry that influenced by many factors. What actually bacteria resistant? Well, bacteria resistant is the capacity of bacteria to withstand the effect of antibiotic or blockade that are intended to kill or control them. The ornamental fish industry faces a global problem with antibiotic resistance. A new study concludes rising concern that treatment for fish disease may not work when needed. From an industry perspective, losses of fish to bacterial disease may become increasingly served because antibiotics will lose their effectiveness. Things become complicated when the supplier using antibiotic even the fish is not in any danger. In order to avoid any losses in business, or they use wrong bacteria to fight against the disease. This antibiotic kill or neutralize bacteria by interrupting cell wall synthesis or on vital process, all while leaving other cells unharmed. The development of antibiotic has helped prevent or fight lot of disease, but nowadays more and more of antibiotic use uncontrollable are becoming less effective. The problem is not the antibiotic, but the doses being used for the bacteria they meant to fight. As time goes, they can undergo random mutation. It can be caused when this dangerous organism able to recognize the antibiotic and build resistance against it. Next, what actually can be done to prevent or solve this problem? It is better to take caution step than use antibiotic on the fish. Anyone who work with tropical fish can benefit from a few simple measures. On an industrial level, it's believed that improvement in fish husbandry, better screening and handling, and the use of quarantine rather than drug to minimize fish disease might make significant progress. Consumers should buy only healthy fish, avoid cleaning tank with open cut or sores on their hand. Use gloves, remove sick fish from tank as soon as possible. Consider quarantine all new fish in separate tank for 30 days. Wash hands after working with fish and never use antibiotic in a fish tank unless treating a known bacteria-caused fish disease. That's all from me for this part.
Next, the current issues in ornamental fish culture in Malaysia is the conservation of wild stocks. There is no control over the release of non-native ornamental fishes into the wild, and likewise, no control over the capturing of wild species. Native wild species are renewable and natural industrial assets, but their existence is threatened by overexploitation and habitat modification. Some species are solely gathered from the wild since captive reproduction is not always effective for different reasons. Captive breeding has proven crucial for the survival of several species like the arowana, Sclerophagus formosus, Pulgorami, Trichopodes leri, and Balashark, Balantiochellos melanopterus, where the wild types are almost extinct. It is no secret that among enthusiasts, there is a thriving but difficult to trace wild fish trade. It does not seem that exotic and wild type pet stores are controlled or subject to supervision. There have been instances of unethical collecting methods such as electrofishing and the use of sodium cyanide and rotenone to paralyze fish for collection in wetlands and rivers. So far, no impact studies have been done, and the specific ecological consequences of wild-type collecting have not been identified. However, as a preventative measure, specialized regulations or law should be enacted and implemented to protect wild populations. In addition, their watery niche environments should be protected wisely. Indeed, Malaysia urgently needs to improve on these fronts in order to guarantee the industry's long-term stability.
Let's see what issues that occur in this industry. While ornamental fish output is increasing, infectious illnesses are increasing, resulting in high fish mortality and huge economic losses. In this sector, bacterial illness is a major issue. According to bacterial species monitoring, Aeromonas hydrophila is the most common bacteria isolated in unhealthy freshwater ornamental fish. According to the researcher, this is the main factor of disease bloom among ornamental fish, is it can be caused by the sudden change of temperature or change on pH level that can put stress on the fish. Poor management or anything during transportation process can cause several injured. If it not gets a quick treatment, the fish can get infection. As a result, Malaysia is speeding up its efforts to address aquaculture challenges and support the regrowth of the ornamental fish market by adopting the Economic Transformation Program and other biosecurity measures. Bacteria can be controlled by chemotherapeutic drugs, photobiotic, probiotics, yeast extracts, vaccinations, and disinfectants. More research is needed to find new antibacterial agents from natural sources to battle bacterial fish illnesses and lower the rate of fish mortality in sustainable aquaculture farms. There are other ways to prevent infection illness, such as maintaining optimum water conditions, complete regular maintenance, providing your fish with a balanced and nutritious diet, removing any waste after allowing them to feed for 1 to 2 minutes. Consider a quarantine before introducing new fish to an established tank.
As conclusion, in this industry that will give a lot of profit come with a lot of challenges and problems. So it is very important to have a very good systematic operation in order to prevent any conflict or even have solution for them. Even though there is a high demand for ornamental fish in international market, only a small amount is exported for a variety of reasons. The most crucial of this is the aspect of long-term viability. More indigenous ornamental fish may be produced for export if government institutions could set up a large-scale facility and give specialized training and help to breeders.